Prepare to dive into a story filled with mystery and resilience. Today, we will explore the touching account of Daniella Álvarez, a woman whose life changed drastically in an instant. There are occasions when we go through emotional and physical situations that radically change our trajectory. Challenges imposed by fate, making the future seem nebulous. However, it is precisely in these moments that our perseverance, faith, and ability to adapt are put to the test. Daniella Margarita Álvarez Vázquez, 33 years old, was born in Barranquilla, Colombia, on May 24, 1988. She is the daughter of Gustavo Álvarez and Sandra Vázquez, with two siblings, Andrea and Ricardo. Daniella is the granddaughter of German immigrants who settled in Barranquilla in the 1950s. Daniella is a polyglot, fluent in Spanish, English, and German. This linguistic proficiency reflects her dedication and talent for learning new languages. During her high school years, she attended the German school, where she graduated in 2005. The quality of education and the multicultural environment of this institution played a crucial role in her academic formation. In the 10th grade, Daniella had the opportunity to participate in an exchange program in Germany. This experience not only improved her language skills but also broadened her cultural horizons, providing her with a wider view of the world. At 17, she began her career as a model and also works as a broadcaster and television presenter. Daniella graduated in social communication from the University of the North of Barranquilla. During her studies, she stood out for her interest in organizational development, which led her to specialize in this area, deepening her knowledge and skills. After completing her degree, Daniella decided to further expand her academic and professional knowledge. She enrolled in the Pontifical Xaverian International University, where she earned a master's degree in relations, a course that provided a broader and more strategic view of organizational interactions and dynamics. With this solid educational background and her various specializations, Daniella is well equipped to face the challenges of the job market. Her academic trajectory exemplifies her commitment and passion for continuous learning and personal and professional development. From a very young age, Daniella has been dedicated to various sports activities, including swimming, tennis, and cycling. Her passion for dance propelled her to excel in styles like kizomba, bachata, Colombian folk dance, samba, and Arabic dance, in addition to learning to play the flute and percussion, having been a conductor for 7 years. In 2011, she represented the Department of Atlántico in the National Beauty Contest of Colombia. Standing at 1.73 meters tall, with a toned body, striking hazel eyes, brown hair, and a remarkable presence, she was crowned Miss Colombia after scoring an impressive 9.6 out of 10 in the gala outfit parade. Daniella represented Colombia in the 61st edition of Miss Universe, held on December 19, 2012, in Las Vegas. Although she was one of the press favorites, she did not make it to the top 6 finalists. Nevertheless, her confident personality, assurance, and charisma left a lasting impression on her competitors and organizers, paving the way for a television career. After her stint in beauty pageants, Daniella decided to dedicate herself to hosting TV shows. Her bright and charming attitude quickly made her one of the favorite presenters on Colombian television. However, her routine with sports and dance was impacted in 2020, a year that would change her life. Daniella traveled from Bogotá to Cartagena to spend the mandatory quarantine with her family due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Upon arrival, she began to feel pain on the left side of her abdomen, initially believing it was colon inflammation. With the persistent discomfort, she consulted a doctor and underwent tests that revealed a coin-sized mass under her left rib. Doctors recommended that Daniella undergo surgery to remove the mass. On May 15, 2020, she went to the operating room, where the operation, initially seeming simple, became quite complicated. The situation worsened when the mass adhered to the aorta, leading doctors to perform an arterial reconstruction with a graft that ultimately failed as Daniella's body rejected it. Upon leaving the operating room, several parts of her body were severely compromised, with various tissues appearing dead. Her buttocks showed necrosis, turning black, as did her left foot. Faced with this challenging situation, doctors decided to intervene again, marking the 3rd time Daniella entered an operating room. This time, a new type of graft was used, and the surgery was successful, protecting the aorta and saving her life. However, other complications arose. The intervention brought positive results, but subsequently, Daniella suffered from tension ischemia, resulting from decreased blood flow caused by the aortic blockage, which affected circulation from the navel down to the feet. In a fourth operation, the medical team attempted to resolve the circulatory problem by making 4 small incisions in her leg to assist the foot, but unfortunately, "I know that with God's help, I can achieve everything I desire." Daniela, later in her account, mentioned that from the first moment after the surgery, she maintained a hopeful and faith-filled attitude, even in the face of difficulties. She acknowledged that she went through many intense emotional changes due to the daily medications and the extended time she spent in the clinic, which resulted in a great emotional shock. Doctors gave her little hope that she could run again or have a normal life, but she never let herself be discouraged. Every day, she felt the opposite, with more hope. She believed that God would give her a new chance, and she would make the most of this opportunity. Thus, she took back control of her life, even though she could barely move. She started therapies and exercises, accepting God's will, feeling that this was a test to show the world that it was possible to live with one leg. She assured that she felt stronger and in constant training. Daniela shared the entire process on social media, especially on Instagram, where she has over 4 million followers, earning the admiration of thousands of people around the world for her courage in the face of challenging circumstances that transformed her life in many ways. Her followers witnessed her progress thanks to therapies and the support of her family and friends. They could observe the changes in her body and her exercise routine, from falls to her progress in a new life at home. Her family played a crucial role in this process. Her brother Ricky has been a constant support from the beginning, carrying her in his arms when necessary. Her boyfriend, Colombian actor Daniel Arenas, also offered unconditional support. Daniela's perseverance brought results in 2021. After considerable effort, she managed to master balance on her leg. At the same time, she was in the process of adapting to a prosthesis, undergoing various measurements, prototypes, and models until finding the orthopedic piece that would accompany her throughout her life. The chosen model, from the brand Condina, allows natural and intuitive movements, even when walking backward, climbing stairs, or changing speed. It is particularly suitable for people like Daniela, who have high physical demands, such as swimming, dancing, and participating in sports activities. Moreover, the setup is quite simple and can be done via an app on Android or Apple devices. Thanks to her faith, effort, discipline, and the help of the prosthesis, Daniela managed to dance, swim, skate, ride a bicycle, run, and lead a full personal and professional life, as she expressed in one of her posts on Instagram. "Contrary to all predictions, I managed to overcome my vices," she said. "The prosthetic technicians never told me that I wouldn't be able to, but there was doubt about how my right foot would react, especially regarding propulsion. However, my faith in God and my determination to move forward could influence the outcome." Currently, Daniella Álvarez is a UNICEF ambassador, influencer, and leader of the Daniella Álvarez Foundation, which is dedicated to empowering people with disabilities to regain their belief in their dreams and life. In addition to being associated with various clothing, makeup, and other beauty product brands, she also paused her television hosting career to focus 100% on her leg mobility and therapies. This sweet and serene young woman stands out in the world for her ability to overcome challenges, her love for helping others, and her strong social conscience. Daniela has become a true example of life and struggle. This generous-hearted woman has won the admiration and respect of thousands, and 2 years after the devastating event that transformed her path, she claims that this experience has brought her much wisdom, along with lessons and challenges she faces daily. Her positive attitude in the face of adversity is a clear example of resilience. Thank you so much for watching this story. Your presence and support are essential for me to continue creating quality content. So, if you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new episodes. Your subscription and comments are fundamental for me to keep bringing quality content. Leave your opinion in the comments, always with respect for the victims, and together let's build an even better community. Thank you so much for following my work, and I'll see you in the next episode.